yeah, man, I just kind of want to get my thoughts out here about what's been on my mind for a few days at least, or I don't know, the past like little bit. And I think where I'm going to kind of start this off at, kind of, I guess, the reason why I've been playing the game for as long as I have, and it's because I've like really enjoyed this game. It's just a fun sandbox arena game, and no matter how many times that it's been bad or things have gone south or whatever the fuck, the server errors, there's been a lot of bad shit over the years, and I've adapted and evolved over time to play the game, and I've been relatively like pretty consistent for as long as Destiny's been around for. Yeah, I've been like playing this franchise for like, I don't know, the 8-9 years, however long it's fucking been now. I'm kind of like starting to see like where all things are starting to get placed. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about it. As I said, that's the reason why I've been kind of playing the game, is it's just been fun for like the longest time that I have been playing it. And like even last season, doing the whole SMG sniper thing, I won't lie, like as scummy as that loadout is, I was actually having like a lot of fun. Like I was having fun using that because it's the meta, it's the strong shit. You have to just use it on PC, it doesn't fucking matter. And there's cheaters and flyers and all these things everywhere, but I'm just power through it. And you're just never going to win every game. It's just impossible. You just have to like basically accept that. Yeah, you just accept the product for what it is. Fast forward to, there's this marathon drop. I'm like, holy shit, this is like the next game. Like this is like, holy shit guys, this is like huge. This is cool. I want to see what this is about. So we got this whole thing going on with the sniper action and this at first glance, I was like, yes, this looks fucking so cool. Like just the graphic wise of it, the aesthetic is cool, environment looks fun, very much screams like this is like a Bungie game. Like it just literally looks like it's Destiny but just in a different universe. Here's the thing that really got to me: extraction shooter. And I'm gonna be completely honest, that's not my flavor. I'm very much sandbox arena. That's where I like to fit in. That's what I like to play. Not saying that this is something of the same thing. I'm not going to be really into a Gambit Battle Royale, because that's what this is shaping up to be. As soon as I heard the extraction shooter shit, I was really disheartened and disappointed. You know, the day when all this came out, all the Bungie devs and all the employees are all tweeting out, and they're like, this is the project we've been working on forever, man, and we're revealing it, and I'm so happy to be a part of this team, and blah, blah, blah. You know, all this is coming out, and I'm all reading this shit. I'm all taking this in, and a lot of the devs that did the PvP over the years, or whatever the fuck, whatever perspective, they're jumping ship to this thing now. Chris Barrett, Lars Bakken, Kevin Yanes. There's another name I'm forgetting, but like the core people that are basically shifting over to this. Who's left on like the Destiny side? Merc and Chris, and they're the ones that are just taking care of the Destiny sandbox at that point. Okay, now everything's all making sense. Back in 2019, Josh Hamrick used to work on this game, and then he left to go work on something else. And I'll get into that in a little bit, but he's basically, at the same time that this trailer dropped, his studio also fucking dropped a trailer for his game too, which I have a little bit more interest in with. There's still not enough to feed off of, even with this out too. So when all this was happening, and then the day after on Twitter, that's when all of the actual player tweets were coming out, and we're saying like, why? What is this? We don't want extraction shooter. And I felt just like that. I felt really disheartened. I was like, that's the thing I wanted to see. Then after that, I felt like the motivation to fucking keep playing for some reason just snapped off. And it was odd, because I'm like, there's never been a point in my career, or my career playing this game, where I've hit walls, but this was a hard wall to hit. I didn't like that. I did not fucking like that at all. And now, you know, it's a accumulation of many things, but like it's just a wall of like overall burnout of what the fuck happened. Yeah, man, I've been kind of, you know, I've been playing the game on and off, but like I've been playing it almost less and less now because of this happened, because we got this information, because now it just starts to like make sense of where all the resources and shit are going towards. I kind of hit this wall, and it wasn't a good thing. So I've felt like this for the past few weeks. And then fast forward to a day or two ago when this tweet came out of what was going on. So for this tweet to make sense of why this came out is because Diablo 4 came out. And Diablo 4 is an attractive game to most Destiny players. Why is that? We have a large PvE base of players too. These PvE players are going towards this game. Why are they going towards this game? Because it's something fresh and it's something new. And there's things to grind for. There's quests to do. There's areas to explore. I don't know if there's raids and dungeons in this shit, but there's new loot to get. There's new people to make friends with. Like, there's all this new stuff with this other game, and it makes sense that, hey, you know what, Bungie? Oh, you know, we're gonna just give our players a dungeon and a few seasonal things, and that's it, right? It's just like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, Diablo comes in and is just like, hey man, listen, we got this new thing. Of course everyone from fucking our shit wants to go to there because it's something fucking brand new, and it's great, and it's satisfying, and it's something fresh, and people want something new. They don't realize it, but they want fucking something brand fucking new. And it feels good to play something that you're having fun with. People are having fun with Diablo. What happens now? Look at this shit. Because they're like, hey man, listen, we want your feedback of what we're doing wrong. This is this knee-jerk reaction. This is what this is. They're like, hey man, listen, we understand that the other game, this is what they're saying. We understand the other game's doing something fun. We've been giving your feedback for years. We've been doing it for years, Bungie. We've been doing it for fucking years. And now you're doing this. You're pulling this string, bro. You're pulling this string like, no, you come back to us. Nah, this is not how this is gonna work. You're gonna watch the players go and have fun. You're gonna watch them have fucking fun, because that's what they're having right now, man. They don't want to come back to D2 because there's nothing else to do. Maybe that's a little bit of a lie. Maybe there are some things you could... But, like, the fresh new experience is right there, and people want to fucking eat it alive. And people don't want to really give too much feedback anymore because we've been fucking doing that shit forever. And then when good players give their feedback, it's like the fucking... the casuals come out of nowhere. They're like, how dare you be a good player? It's like... What? How does that make sense, bro? I don't want to derail and get off topic, but basically what I fucking saw. And you guys might think like, oh my god, like, Depressor, are you leaving? And is the Destiny community going to be leaving? I think that what this is a really big, strong callback to what fucking happened back in... what happened back at the launch of D2. So when D2 launched, it had like the story out, it had the Leviathan raid, it had this new like 4v4 PvP thing, all the weapons were set like that, but after that month occurred, not a lot of people wanted to play anymore because there wasn't a reason to fucking play anymore. Bungie fucked up. The time to kill was lower on weapons and PvP. All the weapons were set, so there's no reason to fucking keep grinding and keep like getting new guns. There just wasn't much of a deeper reason to play. I stood around for like a month and a half because I wanted to get my KDA as a goal for myself up to 4.0, and I did that, and it was fucking fun. But once I finished that, I was like, what do I do? And then Fortnite came about, and then guess what? People jumped to Fortnite. The PvPers jumped to Fortnite. And then when Fortnite got bad, or when fucking Forsaken or Warmind came out, people came back. Let me tell you guys something. This history shit is repeating itself. And it's very fucking obvious what's going on. Because the players at this moment in time, the way I'm seeing it, I think that they have the power in this situation. Because they're seeing off of fucking this shit, bro, Bungie's seeing, oh no, that's not good. And let me tell you guys, it's going to take them, maybe it's going to be next season, maybe it's the season after that. I don't fucking know. They're going to try to draw back players in, and it will happen. I fucking know this shit. But for the time being, let this shit be a learning curve for new Bungie. Bungie 5 years ago, I know that they weren't fucking around too much. They were fucking around, but they weren't fucking around too much. New Bungie be fucking around quite a lot, and now this is like very much like a wake-up call for them to understand that our time and our money is like going to be invested towards something else we fucking want to have fun with. That's it. So I guess my kind of closing thoughts here, in this case, since that was a lot of like passion coming through right there. Well, I mean, I am going to be taking a break, and for how long is until I want to come back, basically. And I don't think it'll be necessarily too long. So to understand like what I've been doing the past like few days, or I've had more of an interest in with fucking classic WoW. Obviously, you know, like WoW is an old game. This obviously like is not really my audience at all, or what I do, but I played this shit growing up as a kid, and there's just this fun challenge at right now. You just have to like basically not die. There's a challenge in this. There's loot to get, there's people to meet, there's things to experience. I'm like experiencing what the PvE players are feeling with the Owl right now, just with a different game basically, and I'm having a good time. Let that sink in. I'm having a fucking good time playing this shit, and I'm going to continue to do that. Am I going to be on for trials this weekend? I don't think so. I think I'm going to be probably playing this, to be completely honest with you. And I'm going to have a good time. And again, you know, I think I'm going to have my month or two. But the player base needs now more than ever is now we need more information of what the fuck's going to happen with like the future of just Destiny. Not just D2. It's like the D3, and I feel like we may get something of whatever the fuck is in the future. I don't know, whenever this fucking trailer comes out in August. I think that's the realistic time frame to expect. They just need time to cook and get the people back. So yeah, man, that's where I'm at, and I know other PvPers are feeling the exact same way that I am right now about the future of the franchise, and also whatever the fuck's gonna happen with Marathon. I would be DTF for Marathon if it had an arena-based thing in it. If it had 3v3 or Rumble or some shit, great. Let me tell you guys something. For an extraction shooter, I'm still willing to give it a try. I just don't see myself on it long term. So, yeah, man. That's it. That's how I feel.